Hello, this is Takamasak. Welcome back. Welcome back to Final Fantasy. How rude. Remember the girl that said that? What was her name? Jody something? I'll remember it later, apparently. This is the best outdoor item in the house, yes, in the game. It recovers 120 HP to everybody, and it also recovers all of your MP charges. This is a little bit bugged. It recovers your MP charges after it saves the game, so if you do use it for that purpose to recover your MP, just keep playing the game. Don't use it to save and quit. And this chest is what I was talking about with duplicate chests. That treasure is actually assigned to 2 separate chests in the dungeon. We got this one in the first basement we went to, I believe. Can't remember which specific one it was, but yeah, once you get it in one chest, it'll automatically empty out the duplicate, so there you go. And it's not like you can get a better treasure opening that one first. It just automatically empties it. It's always going to be the same treasure. Alright, before we take one more step up here, I'm going to recover my HP as much as possible. Focus primarily on recovering your guys in the back. 200 should be enough for my fighter. And save a level 3 charge like I did for Lit 2. Alright, this is what's going to be known as a spike tile, and the reason I wanted to heal up is we can't run from this battle. And it's the maximum amount of wizards we can fight. Alright. Lit 2 can potentially kill everything in one shot, but I'm just going to use... Fighter can usually kill one too, but they have 86 or 84 HP. Wow, look at that. 108. Well, 84 HP is how many they have, so... Wow, that went swimmingly. They're a little bit painful to your guys on the bottom, and actually, despite their name, they don't use magic whatsoever. And I forgot who I'm attacking already. We'll try this. I can take 15s. Hooray! But yeah, Lit 2, if it doesn't kill them, it should weaken them enough for your fighters to take them out in the next shot. Ooh, 1,200 gold. And absolutely grab the crown while we're standing on this treasure, or standing below the treasure. Once we step off it, we fight some mucks, apparently. Okay. Well, I was going to say, once you step off it, if you forget to grab the chest, once you step on that tile again, it's going to initiate that same battle. So, there you go. Now that we have all the stuff we can get for now, I'm going to go back to the Northwest Castle, and probably use my house. You can go back and rest up at Elfland if you like. But I'll just end up using my house, and I'll fight everything on the way out. So I will meet you over there. Alright, we made it back here. I reached level 11 off-screen, and used my house, and healed up as much as I could. I definitely wanted to save my level 4 charges. Alright, let's go give the crown back to the Dark Elf King. Wait, why did it play the victory music there? That's nothing victorious. Alright, every fighter is going to just use his normal attack because he has no option. And I'm going to use Ice 2 because that's going to be the most damaging. I definitely want to try to get some critical hits here, not that I have any control over that whatsoever. 168 HP and quite a bit of physical defense on Astos. Ooh, got lucky there. He likes to open up with an attack called Rub, which is instant death, pretty much, on one of your characters. It can be ineffective, but it's not very common for him to miss with it. But yeah, not too bad if you can get 2 Ice 2s off before... Ooh, 2,000 gold. Before he starts casting all that nasty crap. So, yeah, that battle really can suck. If you want to, if you're really worried about people being dead at the end of that battle... Personally, I wouldn't. It doesn't make a huge difference in the game if somebody dies for that one battle. You can always revive them and just continue on normally, but... now I'm going to go back to Conaria, and just outside of that port there, if you go around to the east, you can go under a bridge and to another port that goes up to Matoya's Cave. So I will meet you at Matoya's Cave. Alright, we made it back over here to Matoya's Cave. Let's give her back her crystal ball. In this wonderful exchange quest. Alright, in exchange for the crystal ball, we get the powerful herb. There was a guy in Elfland Castle that said we needed the herb to wake the prince up, so let's go back to Elfland Castle, and I will give it to him and hopefully wake him up, so let's meet you over there. Alright, here we are back at Elfland Castle. I'm going to come around this way just to show the guy that I didn't see the first time here. And he's gonna move. Yeah, he basically mentions the herb, and I believe he also says Matoya has it, but nothing we could do without the crystal anyway. Yeah, we'll give the prince the herb, or we'll give it to his assistant. Fair enough. Hooray! Hey, buddy. Oh, sweet, we get the Mystic Key. Now it is time for some severe treasure hunting! I don't think curses work like that, do they? I thought once you killed whoever put the curse on you, that the curse automatically broke, but apparently that's not how they work in the land of Final Fantasy. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Alright, now that we have the Mystic Key, we can get this treasure back here. Silver Hammer, if you really want to equip it on your white mage, it's like 3 more attack power stronger. I'm going to NPC that, or sell it off, whatever you want to call it. And the copper gauntlets, which only the fighter can equip. I'm not going to bother equipping that either. It's 1 defense point stronger than the gloves, which I never bought anyway. But we're going to get something better soon, so I'm going to be selling that off too. And we're going to go back to the Northwest Castle now. So, oh, by the way, you might want to rest up too. It might be a good idea. And now, yeah, I'll meet you over at the Northwest Castle. Alright, made it back to this crap hole. Wonder what happened to it to get it all destroyed. I wonder if it was like a war between the regular elves and the dark elves or something. I always assumed this was like the Dark Elf Kingdom, but I don't know. But if we come around here, we can get into their treasure vault. All of these chests are spiked on the bottom, so if you don't want to fight them, you don't have to. Power Staff sells for an absurd amount of money and not really that useful. Most people can equip it, but... And I think this is supposed to be a Velshin, not a Veltron. A little better for the thief, but I'm going to sell that too. And the Iron Gauntlet, which I will eventually get around to equipping. And I might as well show the spiked tiles here. Mummies. They have 80 HP? Yeah, I think they have 80 HP even. Yeah, they're about the same as the wizards. They're not really any stronger. Their physical attacks can potentially put you to sleep. They're weak to fire, and I believe they're also weak to harm? I don't know. I don't have either one of those, but I'm 90% certain. I believe the chest on the left is also spiked with these guys, but if you'd like to gold farm here a little bit, they do give 300 gold each, just like the wizards do. So, if that's your thing, go ahead. Oh, good. The monsters strike first. I was hoping they would. Images! Hooray! 86 HP, also weak to fire and harm. I don't... Maybe I should have took my own advice and recovered my HP and slept. Especially if everybody's gonna get stunned. Fair enough. Come on, lit 2. Yeah, lit 2. Ah. Ah. Well, it was doing well. Yeah, nothing really special about these guys. Basically, your typical zombie-type monster. Attack and stun. Hooray! Cured! Yeah, nothing too interesting about either one of these guys, except for it's a decent spot to gold farm. That's about it. Well, he was fine for 1 turn. Kill him? Ah. Poor fighter got to do nothing this battle. Alright, that is all we can do here. So now I will meet you back down on the base floor of the marsh cave down there where I fought the wizard, so I will meet you over there. Alright, we made it back down here. I did a little bit of healing off screen. Huh, nice little door glitch there. I'm going to go down to the bottom right room. Alright, just had to muck around a minute. And if we go in here, this chest is spiked with wizards, and don't forget you can't run from them, so make sure you're healed up. Alright, let's see what we got in here. 1,000 gold. Super neato. I'll bypass this room just because it's empty. And we'll go to the second to the last room. And this chest is spiked on the left with more wizards. The bottom chest is spiked with a new enemy, so I'll show these guys. Now, you don't have to fight these guys. You can actually run from them. They're pretty basic enemies anyway. They seem to have a little higher critical hit rate, so keep that in mind. Nothing devastating, but wouldn't be a bad idea to keep your HP up. Unlike I do. I don't like to take my own advice, apparently. Alright. They only have 80 HP, too, and I believe they can poison you? Apparently they're not going to show me if they can or not. Fair enough, I don't want to be poisoned anyhow. And the lowly thief once again. I'll send the... I was going to send the thief after the one the red mage was attacking, but he can't even kill that one. There you go. Yeah, I should have did that. Well, it's too late now. This battle can be run from. It was just the wizards that you can't run from. So just because it's a spike tile doesn't mean you necessarily can't run from it. So keep that in mind. Ow. Can my fighter survive the battle? Uh-oh. There we go. Hooray! I'd actually fight the wizards if I were in a little better condition, but I'm not. And here we have the worthless silver knife. And I'm gonna heal up here a little bit. Yeah, I should have used that outside just before I came in. Nah. I like to do Iron Man. Yeah, it should be enough to get me out of here. Alright, one more room. Let's check it out. Alright, took care of those guys. One step to the right is spiked with wizards. And the top of the chest is spiked with more cobras, but I'm going to skip those guys just because of my health issues. And in here we have a silver bracelet. Those are much better than the copper bracelets. They have 15 defense over the copper's 4 defense, so definitely give that to either one of your mages or your thief. And that's all the treasure we can get from here. So I am going to go back to Conaria, and actually I'm going to stop by Elfland. I'm going to re-max out my heal potions, get back up to 10 pure potions if I dip below that, and I'm also going to pick up 5 soft potions. And yeah, I'll meet you just outside of Conaria Castle. Alright, we made it back. I NPC'd all my junk off-screen. This is basically all I have left. My thief still has the saber, even though we found better things for him. And the only thing I saved was the Iron Gauntlet and the silver bracelet there on my thief. So, there you go. Iron Gauntlet's 2 defense better than the copper gauntlet. But there were rooms up here that were locked too, so let's go raid Conaria's treasures. Why not? Lots of raiding going on today. That's the first thing any respectable adventurer does, is raid castles as soon as he's able to unlock the doors. Alright, these guys gotta have good treasure, right? One would think. We got the garbage and the garbage, followed by the garbage. Fantastic. Anything in here? The garbage. And further garbage. But in here we get the TNT, one of the dwarf guys in there were looking for it. Can't remember his name. It's like Narek or something like that. But we'll go give that to him momentarily. We have one more pit stop to make first, though. I'm going to go up into the castle where we fought Garland. I don't think they really ever tell you for a while in this game, but that's actually called the Temple of Fiends. So I will meet you at the Temple of Fiends. We'll go get the two treasure rooms in there. So I'll meet you over there. Alright, made it back to the Temple of Fiends up here. We'll go to the right 2 rooms this time. And by the way, I also made it to level 12, so if you're keeping track. The chests here will be spiked below them with gargoyles. Alright. Here we get a rune sword. It's a much better weapon than the, not the saber, but the Feltron for the thief there. But I'm still not even going to equip that. Because we'll get something slightly better momentarily. Alright, another spike. Let's see what we have in these chests. Here we have the Were Sword, and these don't work like you expect them to, especially if you've come from the PlayStation version where they do work. Like, the Were Sword is supposed to do additional damages to, like, werebeasts, like the werewolves we fought, and the Rune Sword was supposed to do more damage to spellcasters and stuff like that, but the NES version is bugged, so it doesn't work, unfortunately. And now we have one more stop to make. We are going to go over to the Dwarf Cave over there and give the TNT to Narek. But what adventures await us after that? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy. This is Takamasak, I'll see you later.